Oh, it's over, baby, if I can't tap.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, is it?
I mean,
Why are you thinking is it Yamadu?
Tarkir Dragonstorm is here bringing us 5 brand new decks, which means that our camera setup is having a bad time because now we have to have 5 players. This is going to be a Star Commander game. My name is Tom. Thank you so much for being here, Leonards of the West. If you want to support us, like, subscribe, check out other videos. It's all down in the description below. I am playing the Jeskai Striker deck with Shiko and Narset unified today. We have...
Hi, my name's Ash. I'm playing the Abzayan Armor deck with fellow the Steadfast.
My name is Adrian. I'm playing Mardu Surge with Zergo Stormrender.
I'm Callum, and today I'm playing Eshki Tima's Raw in the Tima deck.
my name is Cory, and I'm Khan of the Sultai clan today, and I'll be playing Taval, the Balanced Scale.
Enemy?
Sultai Risen.
Enemy. Sultai? Enemy?
Sultai enemy.
Speaking of enemies, this is a Star Commander game. Callum, what are the rules that we need to know for Star Commander?
So in Star Commander, your enemies in the game, so you win the game when you defeat the 2 people opposite you in the star. So in this case, I need to defeat Ash and Tom, and I win the game. For card's sake, however, anything that references your enemy, so like everyone takes a damage, that affects all players, not just your enemies.
So, with that in mind, Ashley has won the die roll and is going first.
So, play Temple of Silence. Lets me scry 1. There we go. And I'll end my turn.
I will play a Terramorphic Expanse and then crack that to grab a land.
Draw for turn. I will play a Temple of Abandon tapped and scry 1. That can stay on top.
Good play.
She'll draw. I'll play a Haunted Maya and pass the turn.
I will draw. I will play an Ardakar Waste and pass the turn.
Adaka.
I'll play a Radiant Grove and display tapped. It is a Forest Plains. Your turn.
Alrighty, untap, draw. I will play a Mountain and then for 2, Loyal Apprentice, haste, and at the beginning of your combat on your turn, if you control your commander, which I don't, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying. That token gains haste. This one has haste. I'm going to swing it straight into Cory.
Ouch.
Gross.
First blood.
Yes, nice and quick.
That concludes our TED Talk. Thanks, Colin.
And then I'll pass turn.
Untap, draw for turn. What a surprise. Temple of Mystery this time, and I'll scry 1 more. That can go bottom. Go ahead.
Untap. My upkeep. I will draw. I will play an island, and for 2 mana, we'll bring out Steve.
Someone had to ramp.
Kura Trivelda. I mean, Sultai. We be ramping. If not familiar with Steve, he is a 1/1 snake. You can snake shaman. You can sacrifice him at any point to search my library for a basic land. So I'll be passing with my Steve ready to go.
Amazing. Ooh. All right. I will play a Shivan Reef and tapping both of these for colorless. Also get a bit of ramp on. Slowly ramp though. It's an Azorius Signet.
Siggy.
Pass the turn.
Draw for turn. I'll play an Isolated Chapel, but because I have a Plains, it enters untapped. I'll also play a Signet of the Ozhov variety. And 2.
Ozhov. You got to emphasize that.
into a Swiftfoot Booties. And I'll end my turn.
All right, untap, draw. Smoldering Marsh, which enters untapped because I control 2 or more basic lands.
Nice.
Reminds me of the old June game when they pronounced Harkonnen.
Harkonnen. Yeah.
Old PC Harkonnen vehicle repaired.
We are just going to, for 1 red and 2x, tempt with Vengeance. Create 2 in this case. 1/1 red elemental creature tokens with haste. Each opponent may create X 1/1 red elemental creature tokens with haste. For each opponent that does, I get to create X 1/1 red elemental creature tokens with haste.
So much worse in a 5-player game.
Yeah.
So everyone chooses none, right?
I think we are in agreement. We do not give the token deck more tokens.
No, I'm
Yeah.
So in priority order, I say I am making no ones.
All right, cool.
I also will say I am making no 1/1s.
I'm not making any 1/1s.
I won't make any 1/1. You still get 2 though, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
But if all of us said yes, you'd get another 8.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, it gets out of control quickly. Yeah. I love political cards like that. Though. It's so much fun.
Especially in a star game
And
where
vote
it's like,
cards as well, yeah, where everyone's voting.
There's a black and white card, I want to say it's a mayor of something from either Fallout or Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Whenever an opponent creates a token, you create a token.
Alrighty, I will then swing one each. One each of those tokens at Tom and Cory, and then this one at Cory.
Alright, I take one down to 39.
I will assign Steve to block the 2-1.
Yep.
And before blocks, I will sacrifice Steve. Do your thing, Steve. So fetching a forest.
And then pass turn.
untap. I will draw for turn. Cool. I will command tower for turn and will bring in my commander. I think that's the right thing to do. Pass turn to you, Cory.
Draw. I'll play a Myriad Landscape. Tap 4, and same thing. Taval will hit the battlefield. Pass turn.
It is tapped.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Thank you.
Caught him
already. Forgot Myriad. So I'll just swap it out for the swamp and do the same thing.
He's trying, people. Trying to cheat.
I will play an island, and I will tap 1, 2. It gives me 3 and 4. No, it has to be done this way, and that is my only red source. Where I'll be taking 1 damage down to 38. For a Storm Kiln Artist, this creature gets +1/+0 for each artifact I control, which at the moment is 1. But whenever I cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, create a treasure token.
Yeah, he gets out of control.
I will pass the turn.
2, 3, 4. I'll cast my commander. Fellow the steadfast. So, yep. Each creature you control assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. Creatures I control can attack as though they don't have defender, and I can pay 3 to sacrifice another creature. I draw cards equal to its toughness, and then discard equal to its power.
Can't see that being abused at all, ever.
And quit.
I'm very disappointed in all of us.
He's your ally.
We had a chance to. He's not my ally. Not with haste on that bad boy. We had a chance to stop him. It's not going to go well from here.
End my turn.
I've fettered Heath.
Board wipe anyone? Yeah. I feel like board wipes are so much stronger in a 5-player game.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Just right.
There's more
Yeah.
card advantage. One for 10 instead of 1 for 7.
1 for a white and black and a red to bring out my commander. We have Zergo Stormrender. Mobilize 1, which is whenever this creature attacks, create a tapped and attacking 1/1 red warrior creature token. Sacrifice it at the beginning of your next end step. And whenever a creature token you control leaves the battlefield, draw a card if it was attacking. Otherwise, each opponent loses 1 life. Then, having a look around once more.
I have a 3/2.
I have a 4/4.
I have a 2/2. Little ballerina.
They're my allies, so I'm not so concerned about what's going on over there. But
Tom doesn't want to get rid of his though.
That's true. The Jeskai deck is never going to trade their creatures.
yeah. I'll swing 1 each at Cory and Tom of my elementals.
They're 1/1s.
Yes.
Well, I'll be blocking the 1/1.
Yeah,
How much mana have you got open?
just the 1.
I'll take the 1. I can't risk it. Down to 37.
Did you make your Thopter?
Good catch.
There's 1 in here. Flying.
Did we get cool new Thopter art?
Speaking of June.
Yeah.
Got his Thopter.
Will I be swinging with this? Yeah, I'll swing that one at Cory. It's flying.
So I'll take 1.
So only one of these got blocked and
Yep.
killed,
Yep.
leaving the battlefield, so I draw a card. Pass turn.
Untap. And draw for turn. Let's play a Haven of the Spirit Dragon. I can tap it for coloured mana for dragons. 1, 2, 3, 4 for an Encroaching Dragonstorm. When it enters, search my library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them on the battlefield tapped and shuffle, and then when a dragon I control enters, I can bounce this back to my hand.
I love those. They're so fun. Just quick bounce back to hand. You know that ability is going to come back later.
2 basics. I'll search for, I think, 2 reds. Let me
With the
just see.
it's enters, not cast. So the ultimate commander for that, where you're getting dragons for free.
Yeah. The blue one's only 2 mana as well, so it's played against it in limited last night, and it was going off in the Jeskai deck. The triggers prowess again when you return it, and it just helps you filter through all your stuff.
This set just feels like they care about
design
and
yeah.
magic. Like there's all
Yep.
rather than just putting a hat on something, it's like, cool, here's a little magic treat for you. Here's
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
like
So
all
much
the-
nostalgia baked into the set as well.
There's a cycle of lands in this. The allied lands have text down the bottom that shows the Khans working together, and the enemy lands have text showing the Khans working against each other, like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
combat. Just fun little just Easter eggs, magic.
That will, I think, do my
The
turn.
Jew.
That'll do the Jew. I'll pass turn.
Alright, so upkeep. Draw. Okay, I'm going to. I realize I should say what my commander does as well, which we'll get to when we attack. But
If you attack.
if I attack, this is true. When I do attack, I'll mill 3. Then I may return a land card from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped. When one or more cards leave my graveyard, I create a 2/2 black zombie druid creature token. So with my 1 floating blue, I'm going to cast a Hedron Crab. We're then going to go 3 mana and cast a Floral Evoker. Both of these creatures have landfall. Crab milling 3 on landfall, and the Floral Evoker getting 1/1 counters for each landfall. Play my land for turn, which is an Opulent Palace, triggering the Crab to mill 3. 1, 2. We be milling 3. Triggering the Evoker, which will get a +1 counter. Okay, we then move to combat. I will be swinging.
Tom.
No, we're best friends forever. It's fine.
Not flying over there, although Adrian has been hitting me. So you got no
I
flying.
have
You
a
do, but
no
it's
tapped,
tapped.
yeah,
So yeah,
no.
I'll hit you for 4 in the air if no one has any responses to Tival. So I will mill 3 more. 1, 2.
We got the land.
Yeah, I was getting worried there for a second. So I get a choice of 2. It does come in tapped.
And he returns a land card from the graveyard, not just from what you've just milked. So
Oh, yeah. So
so
yeah, at any point,
yeah.
We'll go with Terramorphic Expanse, which will come in. It'll then trigger the Crab, and I will target myself again. So that will be 3. 1, 2, 3. Someone's gonna Bajuka bug me soon. And this will get another counter.
Incredible.
Not me, because I'm not in black.
Pass turn.
all right,
It's up to us.
Yep.
please draw a land.
Your enemies of him anyway. so
Yeah, I got 2 bog opponents.
get bold.
We're gonna
Don't bog on
bog you
me.
down.
1 red from the Shivan Reef, pinging me for 1 because it's my only red source. 1.
Oh, sorry, I should have triggered.
Yes, you get a
Tival as
2/2
well,
zombie.
yeah. My zombie has a Black Lotus, so I can tap. Yep.
Damn.
Sacrifice it and make 3 mana.
I'm allergic to your bullshit.
Cool. So I'm leaving a white floating from the Arcane Signet. But I do have to tap everything to make this work. Azorius Signet, I should say. So, first spell for turn. Shiko and Nasa Unified, Flying Vigilance, 4/4, and it has Flurry. Whenever I cast my second spell each turn, copy that spell. If it targets a permanent or player, I may choose new targets. And if I don't copy a spell this way, I draw a card. Using the white floating, I will cast a Swords to Plowshares, targeting... Would have loved to get rid of your commander, but you're not really my enemy.
You also can't.
Yeah. So I will get rid of Zergo and Eshki because you're on 6 lands. Whenever I cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, create a treasure token from Stormkill Artist. So I get 2 secret.
Who will then become a 4/2, 5/2.
He's a 5/2. Each artifact, I have an Azorius Signet and 2 treasures at this point in time.
It's another one of those creatures that goes up and down because as you sack your treasures, you shrink.
Is there another part to Swords to Plowshares?
Yes,
life.
you gain life equal to its power.
So you should be exiling Ash's shit because this is 0 power.
I would have loved to. I would like to go to combat and swing at. So you're on 40, Callum?
42.
And
39.
cool. You're taking 5.
Cool. Down to 37.
That is my turn. Thank God for drawing a land at the right time.
Alright, so, yo, get bogged.
Hey, you know how you're reading your graveyard?
Yeah, get bogged.
You know what you're reading. You don't need that anymore.
Bajuka Bog ends the battle tapped when this land enters exile target player's graveyard.
I knew it. I knew what was happening.
We all knew it had to happen.
Made a powerful enemy.
There's only one more bog in play anyway, so you're only got to worry about one more
He
time.
could bog himself.
What value did I lose here?
You reckon that deck runs Bog? Might as well, right?
It's actually not that bad. I haven't got any of my recursion stuff in here, so Glad I got that bog out of the way. I've only got one more to worry about.
I'll make sure it's a big bulb, don't worry.
Fey Burrow Elder. So 1 on white and a green for a vigilance. This creature gets +1/+1 for each colour among permanents I control, which is 3. So it's
Nice.
3/3. And it taps for each colour among permanents I control. So tap for 3.
What a great card.
Yeah, can produce a decent amount of mana.
So pay 1, equip to this. Tap that for 3. Play Horned Nest. So
This commander's unprotected. Get him.
yeah, I did this on purpose because they're untapped.
That's what you think.
So 2 and a green for a 0/2 defender. When this creature is dealt damage, I create that many 1/1 green insect tokens, and then I will pay the 1 to then move this back to my commander.
Good turn.
And I'll take you for 5 with my commander.
Down to 32.
Okay. Something like that.
That's nice. I really like that. I really like that deck.
Swift booties.
Like Arcades is such a classic. I feel like everyone's thought about building the Defenders Matter deck at some point in their life. It's nice to have another option. Also, Abzan's just better.
You've got Doran the Siege Tail, which is a fun deck to play as well. Or Doran the Explorer as
Doran the Explorer.
Look, as long as I'm on 1 life, like, I'm still alive, you know?
I've dropped a swamp, and then I will just bring my commander out for 5.
back.
I'm going to move to combat. I create another Thopter because I control. Create another Thopter because I control my commander. It does have haste, but I'm only going to swing with my elemental because I want some card draw. So I'm going to swing. I'll just go Cory once more.
Block with an O2.
Decides not to block. Yeah.
It doesn't die.
0/2.
This is 0/2.
0/2. Oh, okay. That's fine because at end step, no, it doesn't tap because it's not mobilized. So I had fun. I had fun here on this turn, and I passed.
Crabs be crabbing. I love that they reprinted Hedron in here.
Yeah,
Guys can build so much
just
value.
fun reprints in these decks.
I will play a Shivan Roof for turn. I now have my 5 lands that I'm glad I have. Cool, we're going to tap 2 of them for a Dragon Lord's Servant. Dragon spells I cast cost 1 less to cast. And 3 more for a Nogi Draco Zealot. Dragon spells I cast cost 1 less to cast.
Amazing. Are either of those dragons to flick your
they
thing
are
back?
not.
So close.
One is a Kobold Shaman, the other one is a Goblin Shaman.
I mean, if you ask any kobold, they're dragons.
What's that?
Most kobolds want to be dragons.
Most want to be dragons, correct.
Try.
Whenever Nogi attacks, if I control 3 or more dragons until end of turn, he becomes a 5/5 dragon.
Nice. That's sick.
With flying. And I will pass the turn to you, Cory.
Fantastic. I will untap in my upkeep. I will draw a card. That is a doozy of a draw, but not for now.
You would have 1 more zombie as well.
I would.
Because all of your shit left your graveyard when they got exiled.
Yes, is when 1 or more.
Yes. That's a great catch.
Yep.
I would not have even thought about that.
Get bogged right back at ya.
I've got no cards. I like graveyard chaos decks. Yeah, it's just fun.
Everyone needs to try it once just so you can see the power of having like that many options available to you.
I mean, graveyard used to be very strong, and then a whole bunch of graveyard removal came in, and then it became weaker again. And
Yeah.
it's like, welcome back to Graveyard Town, bitch.
So I'm playing a land, trigger to get a +1 counter. Trigger Hedron Crab, I will target myself again. Oh, look at all these lands.
Look, that would have been nice to have, but it's fine.
Yeah, that would have
worry
been very
about it.
nice to have in my hand. Then I'm going to crack my Terramorphic Expanse, searching up a island.
There's a deck out there at the moment that plays this with the one with like tap 7 on tap druids to take
Yeah.
plays
Yeah.
lands. You're just like, give me all your lands.
My upgrade videos that you can go and check out, I considered that so hard for that deck, but it was just like,
Trigger,
it's that one time that you're going to get it off, but it's not consistent.
trigger the crab again, targeting myself.
Cory, please. We bugged you for a reason.
I'm going to mill myself out this game and I'm going to love it. Every moment of it.
I'm going to kill myself with this because I don't have another red source.
How did that Thoracle get in there?
Natural Thoracle in the deck. Did not cheat.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, right.
I mean, there's a Dorothy in there. Like,
There is a Dorothy in it. We will be moving to combat. I'm going to start getting in. So you have an O2 blocker. You have a couple of Thopters there. So I will swing Taval at Ash. I will send one of my zombies at Ash. I will send a 6/7 Floral Evoker at Adrian.
I'm going to block with my Thopters.
Yep.
Thopters or Thopter?
Trigger mill 3, returning a land.
And we all take a damage.
Yes, because one of his tokens dies. Down to 35 for myself.
Also on 35. I'm going to block your with this,
Yep.
which will give me 2 1/1 flying green insect creature tokens with Death Touch.
Amazing.
Returning the Terramorphic Expanse. Tapped. I'll go to 37.
No, not these, sorry.
Creating another zombie. So that's 1, and that is 2 zombies there. Untapped. Okay, second main. I'm going to tap 3 for a Woe Strider, and I'm going to tap 1 for Phyrexian Reclamation. So the Woe Strider is when this creature enters, I create a goat. Sacrifice another creature, scry 1, and it also has escape 5. And when it escapes, it enters with 2 1/1 counters. The Phyrexian Reclamation is 1 and a black, pay 2 life, return target creature from your graveyard to your hand.
No.
It's getting out of hand over here.
You're the blue player. Where's your counterspell?
Oh, this is like 80% red, Tom. We've been through this. You're the fucking spell stats.
That's the response.
And
You're
that
the black
will
player,
be my turn. Thanking you.
All right, technically it is another red source. I will play a Path to Ancestry. It comes in tapped. Ping myself for 1, and there's a blue. So down to 34 for that red source because I like having my treasures. For a Goblin Electromancer, instants and sorcery spells cost me 1 less to cast. For my second spell for turn, I will tap a colorless to add a blue and a white, and I will cast a Dismantling Wave. Each opponent destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment that player controls. As it's my second spell for turn, I will be copying it.
For each player?
For each player. So for 2 mana, I could destroy up to 8 artifacts or enchantments.
Cool. Good thing I only have 1 enchantment.
Yep, so that's gone. Your boots and your stone are gone. Your Thopter, I believe, is my only target for you, Adrian.
that's correct.
And your enchantment, Kellen.
Brutal.
Not the best play, but it hit everyone a little bit.
So pings everyone.
This one pings everyone.
Pings
as it
everyone
comes
down to
out.
33.
No, we're friends, right?
Yes, but I don't want you to win.
So it's more like colleagues.
That is another 2 treasure tokens. And I'd like to go to combat. What have you got, Callum?
I have a 3/3 and a 1/3.
All right. I will... and Adrian has a
2-1 and a 3-3.
1 and a 3/3. All right. I don't think Callum will want to block, but will he? I will swing 4/4 Flying Vigilance at Adrian because I've cleared away his blockers.
Yeah.
And I will swing a 7/2 at Callum.
I will take 7 as much as I don't want to.
Well, I was not expecting that. I was fully willing to lose the creature.
You're dying over here, friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just struggling to maintain my board state over here. My graveyard is just grown. Hedron Crabby, Hedroning.
6/7. Canopy Gargantuan. So 7 mana, 7/7 Flying Ward. It is a dragon. At the beginning of my upkeep, put a number of 1/1 counters on each other creature you control equal to that creature's toughness.
No.
Yeah.
Incredible.
And I will end
then
my
that-
turn.
Doubles the next turn and doubles the next turn. And I thought that was the math deck, but
There's a lot of math going on.
I thought math was for blockers.
Yep. That's the ruling.
It's the official ruling.
It's the official running, yeah.
All right, I'm going to drop an exotic orchid. What do you say? Orchid. And then for tapping 1, 2, black and white, and then for 3, a Thalys Revenant Medium. At the beginning of your each end step, create X 1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying, where X is the number of tokens you created this turn.
Did that say each end step?
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Bet you wish you didn't
gone really wide over
get
the
rid of
side.
that.
No,
That's a creature. No, that's
Yeah.
not an enchantment. Okay, yeah. Well, he does have to create tokens on our turn.
True. Like it's possible, but even just his turn, the amount of stuff.
Yeah, you can
he's
make a
making.
lot. So
it doesn't copy the tokens that are made, so the mobilized stuff will sack itself and then stay around.
yeah.
It also doesn't matter if the tokens are still there. Like I know other cards are like for each like Ocelot Pride is for each token you still control, make copies. This is just you died, make more.
Yeah. Now, where do I want to swing?
Look, if you can kill that, That right now is the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's gonna
but
take over the game.
he doesn't
sure.
need to worry about that.
Don't worry about that.
I mean, you do if it comes and kills us two. And
But then I win. Yeah, but then he doesn't lose.
What do you got up?
If I win, he doesn't lose.
semantics.
Doesn't count. Do you want
No,
to?
I think it is in the rules. Every other player does lose the game.
Do you want to? I mean, do you want to come last? Like, you could not. You could be second.
Does that sound good to you, Adrian? Second?
Second of 5 is definitely better than second of 4.
I'll take that.
Correct.
At this table, I'll take that.
That's not Mardu speak.
Faces the place.
Yeah, faces the place with Mardu. Faces the place, London.
You don't have to swing.
Yeah, but I
I think he does. I think he has to.
I think I'm gonna have to swing Zergo at Callum. That creates.
I mean, you don't have to.
He is your.
yeah, but I want to generate the token.
But you might be able to swing it at Ash and bargain him into not. Like,
With that on the field, I don't trust.
He's also got
Got
death
it.
touches.
I mean, I'm on more life than Callum, so I'd just probably take the 3.
You do also create a Thopter
Yes.
at the beginning of combat.
Alright.
It puts Callum in a spot of copping
does
another
have
3 with the
haste,
chops,
but
or losing a creature.
I'm not gonna swing it. And then the token,
Yeah, token you can throw anywhere.
or I could not, and then just ping everyone for 1 anyway.
I think it does.
Oh
come in
no, it is
tapped and
attacking. It is tapped and attacking.
Yeah.
2 2s over here. No 2, 3 2, 0.
I don't like. I'm not gonna swing at you because that was. Didn't taste good last time. So I'm gonna go at Tom. The 1/1. Cool. And 3/3. So that.
I'll block with.
Edron
the
Crab
Goblin
does tend to
Archimate.
leave a bad taste in people's mouths.
Feels a token.
Whether it's milling them or milling me. It's,
Draw a card.
Wait till I start turning the crab on everyone else.
The Felice creates 2 spirit tokens from the 2 tokens I made this turn.
He's going wide, boys.
untap, upkeep, draw. So here's the question. Can either of you two deal with that?
No, not.
I cannot right now. I can in a roundabout way soon, but
So
you'll
soon is not
see
good
after
enough.
my turn. Yeah, it's probably not going to be until my next turn.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And you could be
I
dead by
agree
that
with
point.
you. I was going to say I agree with you. It is not going to be pretty until then.
It's got Ward 2, by the way.
Yeah.
Ward 2. That makes a little bit of an issue.
Good.
The problem is I'm who he's going to target.
I can't deal with it now, but like I'm not gonna not deal with it if I can deal with it.
Yeah, okay.
When stuff's got Ward and like it's a canopy dragon, he's just hiding behind trees. So your target is like, gotta get around the tree.
No, he's in a cloud. He's hiding in a cloud.
A dragon's hiding in the cloud.
Green, blue, red, and
Where is it?
one.
You got to pay 2 to blow the cloud away. Oh, there's the dragon.
I think Ward's gotten out of control lately. Is it Villagoth?
Ward got out of control
Sacrifice
when
a legend.
Sauron had sacrificed a legendary,
yeah,
legendary creature.
Valgavoth, yes.
Sacrifice a
A
permanent.
legendary?
Is Valgoth legendary or just sacrifice a non-land permanent?
I think it's sacrifice a legendary permanent, isn't it?
Valgoth. Could be.
Or maybe not.
I didn't play much Duskmourn, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, red, green, blue for a team or ascendancy. All my shit has haste.
Yeah?
Amazing. Does it do anything else?
And
Does it
whenever
kill-
a creature with power 4 or greater enters, I may draw a card.
Does it kill target canopy gargantuan?
Does not.
Okay, well, you're safe, buddies.
5 for a Dragon Lord Attacker.
It's got haste, though.
Flying Trample, haste, 8/8.
Nice.
When Dragon Lord Attacker enters, it deals 5 damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures and/or planeswalkers your opponents control. And I will first of all trigger and draw a card.
Smork the mana and the.
And the death touches that are going to stop you getting in.
They don't have flying.
I mean, the 7/7.
These do have flying. We're not a team. Have you seen your board? We're not a team.
How big's that guy?
3/3.
3/3.
Yeah.
Okay, well, 2's going to go at Tom's fucking Storm Kiln.
Yep.
Because that's like a 7/2 or something right now, isn't it?
Yeah. It's also
It's
making
in fact a
lots of treasure.
7/2.
Yeah. So 2 is going at that. I've got 3 more to go.
It's got to be the Elder, right? Or.
Choose all your targets, and then I'll decide if I'm digging for a response.
So 2 to that.
2, I think 3, 4, and I've got 1 more damage to go.
Go.
Just for fun.
Go.
It's Thopter.
Whoa.
Gonna have to be the Lieutenant.
Yeah. I will let that resolve.
And then, Ash, I will send 8 damage in the air your way.
Yes, one. I'm at 28.
And I will pass on that to you, Corey.
Fantastic. Okay, we'll.
The old I
untap.
can't see the audio recorder from here. Let's make sure it's still rolling.
Sorry, at end step, I'm going to use Woe Strider to sack his goat friend.
Told you should have killed
And
the goat.
Scry.
He would have sacked it anyway. Like,
No, that was 100% the right choice.
That will go to the bottom. Okay, we will draw for turn.
What is this?
It's a Floral Evoker.
6/7? Yeah, gross.
I'm glad we're friends.
You're not. Like your friend of Jay's like, there's my friend. That's that dude.
That's that guy sitting next to me.
That's that dude that he knows that I have to talk to.
Trigger, so that gets a counter. I'll mill myself.
I hate what's going on over there.
It's incredible.
Oh, Encore, Eternalize. I like these keywords.
is there a Lab Maniac in that deck?
Is there?
I don't know. Is there? Like,
I'm playing standard now. This changes things. Alright, I'll start by sacking my Terramorphic and fetching. I will fetch a Swamp, comes in tapped. Trigger. Mill away! No!
Goodbye, Treasure Cruise.
And then for 7 mana, I am going to Eternalize my Timeless Witness. So it will come back as a 4/4 zombie.
And what does that do?
Let
I
me
need to
return
confer a
target
response?
card from my graveyard to my hand. That will be... It's probably going to be Treasure Cruise, to be honest. So I'm sitting here playing with no cards in my hand, and I don't like it.
This seems like fair and reasonable magic.
Yes.
And I should not stop this.
anyone got another bog?
I wish.
I'm flashing my bog.
I'm brewing a bomb.
Yeah, so I'm going to return Treasure Cruise to my hand, which will be a very good draw spell with a graveyard.
Ash, just flick your bog.
Look at your bog.
There is white in this deck, so it could happen.
Flick a target permanent.
Moving to combat. Actually, that will trigger Taval, because I returned a...
Something left? Yep.
Something left.
Another zombie?
Yep, another zombie, which one will be Summoning Sick. Now moving to combat. Thing is an 8/9 right now. And this guy deals damage
Equal to his toughness.
equal to its toughness.
8/9 doesn't have trample.
Yeah.
That's alright then.
So 4 is going to come your way, Adrian. You have 3 flying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
3 flyers.
3 flying 1/1s.
Yep.
So that should be safe going that way. Don't think zombies can attack very safely here, but I will attack with my Floral Evoker at you, Ash. And I think... No, you have a 3/4 over there, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that'll be all my attacks declared. Floral Evoker, Taval. Triggering Taval, I'll do my triggers first. So 1, 2, 3. And I can return a land to the battlefield.
Take 8 down to
20.
I'm going to block with one of my Thopters.
Yes.
Token pings everyone, I believe, as it leaves.
Yep. down to 32. Like, we see Ash as a threat, but he's below half-life now.
Twins.
Yep. A land did enter, so I will trigger again. This time, Hedron Crab, my graveyard is pretty stacked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18
Yeah, you could actually mill yourself out.
cards in graveyard. So, welcome to Milltown, Ash. Mill 3 cards, please. Trigger. So this will be before the damage as well, so you will take an extra damage.
There goes my. There goes double flapping.
So you will take an extra damage because the trigger from the land entering will trigger the floral beforehand.
Easy.
We talked about this before. That's an 8/8 double striker, basically. Because of the commander.
This is where milling other people is fun because you get to see all the good stuff go to the graveyard. And if they can't recur it, like I can, it's like, oh,
what a
no.
shame.
He does have black mana. That will be my turn.
Cool. In your end step, I'm going to crack a treasure for a consider to surveil one and draw a card. I will graveyard that land and then draw a card. I will then crack another treasure for a Think Twice, reduced by 1 by Goblin Electromancer to draw a card. Because that is my second spell each turn and it is not targeting, I will draw an additional card.
And Tom tells you to take out my stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not a threat, don't worry about
I
me.
took rid of his Storm Kiln because that was doing some damage. And it was going to come at me because you guys have a bunch of 1/1 blockers that wouldn't.
Right.
I will play a mountain for turn. I finally have another red mana source. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to begin my turn by pondering. I'm getting rid of all my cantrips, which is not great for me, but at least it's something. Look at the top 3 cards of my library, put them back in any order. I may shuffle and draw a card. Draw a card. What have you got, Callum?
Creature wise.
Yeah.
Tapped 8/8, a 1/3, and a 3/3.
How much life are you on?
19.
How much life are you on, Adrian?
35.
My two teammates are on 35 and 36. So.
Let's do the maths and figure out if I can kill Callum.
Good.
2 red,
Look, Tom, if you
One,
don't
two-
kill me, I'll not get rid of your shit next turn.
3, 4. I don't think you're dead.
The first part of that problem solves the last part of that problem.
Don't tell them that.
Basically, I'm trying to do the Star Commander politics here where these two are trying to kill each other and aren't actually close yet. So if I kill you, Ash still has to kill Cory, and if I kill you, I just have to
You
kill
don't think
Adrian.
Ash can kill me soon? Or?
Not that you're still on 30-something life. Anyway, so X
I
is
have a board as well.
X is 5.
I don't like you and you like me. I like you.
For Electro Dominance, which is my second spell for turn, so this is going to get copied. No, let's do it. You said you're on 19?
Yes, sir.
Does copy the X?
Yep. I can take you to 1.
Look, as long as I'm on 1 life, like, I'm still alive, you know?
Yeah, you take me to 1 and I'm dead to a fucking something.
Yeah, I think
A spirit goes black.
Oh yeah, just one disappearing.
Even though, yeah.
I think
you dead though.
for the content, this is worth doing. So I'll use my 2 treasures for X equals 7 to deal 7 damage to your face twice.
14 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't do anything. I have ward. Ward, you lose the game.
7 damage to your face twice.
Takes me down to
The
5.
other half of Electro Dominance is I may cast a spell with mana value X or less from my hand without paying its mana cost. So the first spell I'm going to cast is Opt. To scry 1 and draw a card. Look, amazing to have. But I think I'll bottom it. And then my second spell is going to be Elsha Threefold Master, which is the other commander for this deck, which is a 1/1 trampling Jin Monk with prowess, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, create that many 1/1 monk creatures with prowess. So I'm going to go to combat, and I am going to swing 4 at Callum to take you
In the air.
to 1. Yeah, in the air.
Yep. That takes me to 1, which is fun because now I'm dead to something dumb.
That's all right. I'm probably going to die soon after, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Turn. No cards in hand.
Sweet.
Upkeep. Trigger.
Yeah.
Upkeep trigger. Yeah, I forgot about that.
If you want to forget about it, that's fine.
No, so what we're going to do is this gets 5/1/1 counters. So it's now a 5/10. And this gets 3/1/1 counters. So now it's a 6/6. Oh, it's a 3/3. 3/1/1 counters on it, plus it gets +1/+1 for each other color among permanents.
3/3 with bonuses.
So 4, 2, 3, 4. Yep. I will play Will of the Abzan, sorry. So I choose one. If I control my commander, I choose both instead. So any number of target opponents each sacrifice a creature with the greatest power among creatures that player controls and loses 3 life.
Any number of target players.
Yeah.
Or
So yeah, you. And you lose 3 life.
dead. You can't give me 1 turn.
No.
Sorry, buddy.
And you.
It's a fast, fun format. We're all here for a good
power.
time.
Power, the greatest power you have.
Yeah.
You don't get to pick. You.
Yeah, that's it.
And I'm going to pick you as well.
Who could have seen that coming?
Everyone, top 3. Greatest power. Yes.
Down to 29.
Yeah. The other part of this card, which is the fun part, is return target creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield. Oh. The Talpa comes back.
Hey.
Remember when we talked about graveyard interaction?
I looked at my library before and there's a blast act on top.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have killed you.
So my plan, when I just looked at it, I'm like,
the Zergo.
I think.
It's a hard choice. It's a hard
Yeah,
choice.
I have a plan. I don't know if it's
Okay.
good, but
But there is a plan.
you're interrupting it.
3.
But I'm doing my best.
4. Chalet, Voice of Plenty. So my planeswalkers I control and other creatures I control have hexproof.
Threat?
Can anyone deal with the Shalai?
No, you see the board wipe. No targets. But that's why I was like, I can't stop you two because you're getting so much going. If I kill Callum, now I just have to kill Adrian, who's on 32 life, and it's going to take a while.
I'm going to swing at you. That's 7/7/5.
7 in the air?
Yeah.
Yeah, can't do anything about that.
And I'll end turn.
Untap, draw, drop a planes. Threat assessment. What's the biggest threats at the moment?
I mean, if you can deal with the Shalai, this is definitely the biggest threat, because if he kills me, he wins the game, and he's coming at me hard.
I might kill Tom though.
So,
But at the same token, if you kill Cory, you win the game.
True.
No, because
I don't know if you're killing me, though.
No, I don't. So the 20.
No, you need to kill me as well.
Ash,
Oh, true, yes.
Ash is the threat right now
Yeah.
because this gives everything.
so this would double this. So this
Yeah.
would become a
16.
Yeah,
this would become a 14.
But
No, sorry,
everything
12,
is hexed.
16. So then when it attacks, it's got double strike, so it'll do 32.
Oh, so that's equal to its toughness. Yeah, so this will become a 16 double striker.
Yeah.
So I can mostly deal with his board, provided the Shalai dies.
That's also got construct on it though.
So for 1 white, and you make sure I have enough of the right stuff.
Talking my ally into
3.
killing me. Nice one. good work.
Politics!
I will firstly release the dogs, create 4 1/1 white dog creature tokens.
The dogs have been released.
The dog's out.
That's a card for like taking your shoes off, isn't it? I release the dogs.
Are we Yu-Gi-Oh players in here? Because something's stinky.
And then. Okay, this isn't going to be as good as it was. I wanted it to be because I had to remove my commander. But for 3, Will of the Mardu, choose 1. If you control a commander, choose 2. Unfortunately, I can't choose both. I will of the Mardu deals damage to target creature equal to the number of creatures you control. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The Shalai. Yep. Very nice.
Fair.
The other side of that is good because you get so many 1/1s.
Yeah, but I also want this. Like, I had
Yeah,
to choose between what I had to give up to build tokens.
Look, flying blockers seem to be important at the moment.
Yeah, that's why I decided it.
How much you want, Ash?
18.
18. And tapped out? No, 1 solitary mana and 1 solitary card.
Doing any combat, Adrian? Cory has no flying blockers.
I think I'm going to get 4 spirits this turn anyway.
Neither does Tom.
He's on to me. He knows my comments. He's seen me play
We're
before.
on a very similar life total.
What do you got?
2/2 and a 1/1.
Okay.
You swing at me, I'm letting it all through.
28 live.
And I don't have any benefit to sack him, like even just throwing him at someone right now. So I think I'm just going to pass. Beginning of end step, create 4 spirits. So that'll go up to 6 now. That's over here now.
So I've got another dragon deck at home right now. It's just red-blue. I think I'm going to basically take the good shit from this, the good shit from that, turn it into a big 3 color. Because I had an old Miriam deck, but I didn't like how Miriam played.
That's my exile. This deck hurts my brain, yo. I'm going to start by playing a command tower, trigger Hedron Crab, mill 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, they will good cards.
Quick question. How long have you been playing Magic for and this deck is still hurting your brain?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Over 20 years. And
I think that's the sign of a good precon. If it hurts Cory's brain specifically, good precon.
yes. All right, we're going to Encore, which is exile this card from your graveyard. For each opponent, create a token copy that attacks that opponent this turn. If able, they gain haste. And I'll sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step. That will create 3 Amphan Mutineers, which when this creature enters, exile up to 1 target non-salamander creature. That creature's controller creates a 4/3 salamander. Now let me just check if I have any salamander tokens for you, Ash. The removal, they don't like to give you the tokens for.
Bit weird.
So I have 3 triggers. We're going to start with Zatalpa.
Zatalpa, yeah.
Zatalpa.
Exile.
Yep.
Into a
Exiled
4/3
into a
salamander.
4/3. We're going to target there, paying the. Oh, sorry, I should pay that cost first.
Is it you can target the same person or is it each?
No, it's target. It's just as they enter, it's target. I read it a couple of
For
times.
each one. So he's making the copies that have to attack you, but he can target anything when they
Yeah.
enter.
So we'll say that these are the 3 copies of that. Then I'm paying the ward cost, and then
You make a zombie as well.
so that will be the zombie with summoning sickness. You are on 18 with no flyers now.
Did you have one more trigger to...
Oh, I have one more
Salamander
creature
something?
trigger, yes. So this guy's a 10/5.
5/10.
5/10. Yeah, so that will also be salamanderized. We will start by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exiled. For Delve on Treasure Cruise, paying 1 to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3.
Make a zombie.
Yep, make a zombie. And then we move through to combat. Now these have to attack each of the people, I believe, is how the card is written. Yeah. So imagine you have a...
Yes.
Yes, they have haste, yeah. Imagine you have a 3/3 attacking you.
I take 3.
Sacrifice at the beginning of the next turn step. Yeah, they have
Yeah.
haste.
Now, during attacks, Glee assigned 5 2/2 zombies to swing. Each one of the Encored Salamanders are attacking each one of my friends here. The Woe Strider is attacking Ash, the 4/4 Timeless Witness is attacking Ash, and the Taval will be attacking Ash. Now, Taval will trigger, milling me 3 more juicy cards into my overly stocked graveyard here. That will be 1, 2, and 3. And I will return a land card from there to the battlefield. Ooh, that's a good one, actually. We will return Memorial to Folly to the graveyard tapped, which will then create me another zombie blocker.
I take 3. Down to 26.
I blocked with one of my dogs.
Yep, so
I'll block Voice Rider. This guy. Can't block that.
Yep.
And then I will block...
3/3.
I'll block a 3/3.
yep. So you take 10 there
And 4.
and 4 in the air.
Yep.
Yep. These 3 guys will sacrifice at the end of the turn to simple cleanup. These will all trade. So the Timeless Witness token dies. The Woe Strider will go to the graveyard.
The ability of that deck just to make that many zombies.
That was the Witness token.
Because that was just 3 zombies in a turn.
8 zombies.
How much mana you got up, Corey?
1 green.
Okay. Thanks, Callum.
And I believe I played a land for turn, so I will pass the turn.
Cool. I'll draw for turn.
The Hedron Crab combo with that.
Oh yeah, it's just look at this graveyard. I'm about to make like separate piles here.
Play my Perilous Landscape. I almost considered cycling it. I've never cycled one of these cards, but the design of them just to have the cycling cost to remind you what they are, it's very cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To cast my commander, including playing using the Path of Ancestry, which will let me scry 1 because my commander does in fact share a card type with my commander.
You sure?
Yeah, I think so. Scry 1, bottom, turn.
So Ash is on 4 life.
Correct.
It's a big comeback.
It may or may not happen.
So who's in the best position to win right now?
Tom. No. Maybe.
Yeah, probably Tom, because I still got 2 opponents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to knock out Ash before I knock out Adrian, or Tom wins.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't do a lot right now. Like, obviously I'm set up because I'm a Jeskai deck and I've got cost reducers, prowess, I'm ready to go, but like I've got very little.
It's an interesting spot, actually. Very interesting spot. There's a lot going on.
Yeah,
There's a lot
like,
of machinations.
If Adrian's got a big like token on enter thing, Adrian's not in a bad spot.
I do have a small
right
force of
card.
blockers, but yeah, a big swing from the token deck can definitely do some damage this way.
But Ash is not out. What's he got?
Play Jaws of Defeat. So whenever a creature I control enters, target opponent loses life equal to the difference between that creature's power and toughness.
What a sick
And then
card.
I will just pay. There's not much I can do. I will pay the 6.
So that is now only producing 2 mana?
No.
Oh, 3, yep, yep.
Because he got a black creature.
And I'll play Philosopher Steadfast,
Yep. So triggering.
triggering, and then who's gonna lose 5 life? You're gonna lose 5 life.
Are you sure? You
Yes.
don't want to hit your opponent?
No.
Is he closer to winning?
Only because you attack target my angel.
It was too good not to.
Down to what, Adrian?
27.
And that'll end my turn.
Tap. Draw.
If you can get a sack outlet, you might be able to just win. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. Whether I can do it anytime soon.
actually, no, because if you sack outlet, you take Ash out, who would die then between Tom and Corey? Tom's on,
I'm on 26.
both on 20. You kill them at the same time. If you equal damage the whole way there.
He could go for the kill everyone at the table win in a Star Commander game.
That's like triple win.
That's like you win the next game that we play too.
Everyone draw the cards.
You win, game over. Yeah. It's not even a win the next game, it's you get a one-time call if you can win at the beginning of the game, like in the future.
At sorcery speed.
At
though.
sorcery speed. I take priority, I win the game. Cool. Mull down to 1, be like, I don't like this hand. This is the game I win.
It's not even a land.
You use it at Commander Night at the LGS. No one else is in that game. You're just like, oh, by the way, I win this game. Yeah, like, we'll still play it for fun, but I
What do
win.
you mean? I'll call this person, he'll do it. Is this true that he's got a 1 win? Yeah. Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah. My mistake. Sorry.
Good to know he's used it. Thanks.
I'm just gonna
And mark it up on a whiteboard. Just a random name.
2 red
Adrian has used his one.
and 3 for Siege Gang Commander. When this creature enters, create 3/1/1 goblins. I can also pay 1 red, 1 generic and sacrifice a goblin to deal 2 damage to any target.
Any target.
Well, I need to have my commander out for that, which is not right now.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Might do this one. But more tokens is good. I just want more tokens.
I'm now down from standard to limited.
For 2, I'm just going to Idol of Oblivion. I can tap to draw a card, activate only if you created a token, which I have. So I'm going to tap and draw a card.
Fantastic.
I still think it's just not wise to.
How much is Tom on 26?
26, and I've only got 3 blockers.
So we are equal life totals.
You have enough damage on board to kill me, if you want to.
But your allies.
I would never. I only attack that one.
I mean, he
creature.
did drain you. So.
that was payback. We've got to get some, all right?
They're allies, not friends, okay?
Yeah, I guess the question is, in a game like this, are you ready to start pinging damage, or is the fact that I just need to kill you big enough of a threat to leave your blockers up?
I think I need to leave.
Your commander on battlefield?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay. So no damage is dealt by tokens dying. Yeah.
No, right now they're just
small tokens?
blockers. Yeah.
There's just a lot of them.
They're just hanging out.
6, 3.
This one.
1.
And I'm going to move to end step, creating 3 more
So you've got
spirits.
16 tokens,
Yeah.
18 total creatures.
And that's passing over to Cory.
Corey's going to do something wild and target Tom.
It's throwing all my sequencing out of whack because I'm like just planning all this stuff out ahead of time to make sure I know what I'm doing with my turn, and then my RAM is stacked. My CPU is stalling. So 3 and a black, sacrificing Memorial to Folly. That will return target creature to my hand. I'll take the Avenger of Zendikar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, look at that. I have 7 mana for an Avenger of Zendikar.
When did you get that to your hand?
Magic. It's magic, baby. Sorry, just before that.
Make a zombie because it bounced your hand.
Yep, I'll make a zombie, which I'll get a fresh dice just so I'm tracking what's
I'm going to do it.
summoning stick.
5 here. Get rid of those
here.
2. No, get rid of that.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
And 1 dice.
And 1 dice with 1. Yep.
That's summoning 6.
Yep, I'll play a Crypt of Agadim tapped. Yeah, so that's my first Hedron Crab trigger. Be 1, 2, 3.
Not bad hits.
This is fine. And then for 7, I will play the Avenger of Zendikar, which will bring me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 plant tokens.
Let's hope you have those ones. Whenever a land you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on
Correct.
each plant creature you control.
So that is a 0/1.
Insidious Roots in that deck, and just check my upgrade video.
You see this roots, all the plants were tapped for mana.
Well, all the zombies would tap for mana.
Got any flyers over there, Ash?
Nah.
And you're tapped out?
Yep. And I'm on 4.
Yeah.
With a 4/4 flyer.
Yeah. Turns out. How many did I say there was of the plants?
11.
11.
Would you like a big dice? We have big
Yes,
dice.
if I could grab a big dice, that would be fantastic.
Tap them all.
There you go. Foundation.
Oh, you got there first. Can you kill everyone? If Adrian didn't have as many blockers.
Yeah, I think that just throws a bit of a wrench in there.
If you could deal some damage to him for me, that'd be real nice.
All right. I mean, in the sake of brevity, let's assign some attackers. We will full send, baby, full send. So all the zombies are going at you. 4 damage in the air to Ash. Trigger on Taval. That will mill me 3. 1, 2, 3.
So 8 zombies at Adrian.
Yep.
8 zombie.
And I'll be returning a land while you guys decide how you want to block.
I will block it with my face. So I will take 4 damage.
And that is a kill shot.
Yep.
So 8 zombies, 16 damage.
Are you doing the can I survive this math?
I mean, I won't tell.
I've only got 1 flyer. Like, I can't. You've got a bunch of flyers, actually. I don't think I can get through to you. But can you trust me saying that?
Yeah.
You can't.
No, absolutely not.
It just how many do you want to lose before you can get your
That
commander
returns,
to,
that
like,
triggers my bugs to get 1/1 counters.
for that much mana.
The plants. Sorry, not the bugs.
Was it 7? Yeah.
Yeah,
11 1/2s.
God damn.
Oh, you just brought a land back as well?
Yeah.
What's the line, Adrian? You think you can get back at him?
There's 8 coming.
8 zombies coming.
All right, I'll block 6.
Yep. All with 1/1s?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they don't die.
Yeah.
Yep.
And taking 4.
Yep.
Down to 23.
That is my
I
turn.
think you win next turn if no one can do it.
Yeah, absolutely. With a lot of damage.
You'll also have 2 more land drops next turn because you'll have 1 land for turn, 1 bringing back on his attack.
Yeah, I think that's minimal 1 land. Because I can also sack the Myriad to search 2 if I have it, so I can make a lot of land drops. So
Oh, Myriad to find 2 lands.
yeah, it's all on, guys.
Sultai being Sultai.
I thought I'd, in the sake of brevity, just put the clock on.
Yeah.
That way everyone's got to do the thing. Or yeah, I don't have any flying blockers.
Yeah, Adrian does have a lot of flyers,
of
but
flyers.
if he swings at you, he then dies. So
Yeah. I don't think I'm winning. I feel I've got a feeling that I'm in the turn order of things.
You're in a
In the
good
turn
spot.
order of things, I'm in a good spot.
Got your engines, you still got 26 life.
Yeah,
Tom doesn't want to kill you.
Yeah.
Because that would mean, oh no, Ash is already, Tom can kill you and be safe.
he could kingmake and maybe take Adrian some tokens down.
no, so that's,
I mean, if
so
he can
that's,
kill
that's
Adrian,
the thing,
he
right?
wins.
If I can kill Adrian, I can't kill Adrian this turn. So I think
But
my
you need to
best
slow
play.
him down.
But Adrian's going to kill me. I feel like he hasn't got a poker face, and I feel like he's going to pump those, and he's sitting there sweating like, just let me at him. Just let me.
I need my redemption.
I don't think I can stop either of you. The only spells I have are too expensive, which means I can't copy them to get value, right?
Yep.
So I need to set up for the next turn and hope that Adrian's not ready to attack Cory, and then Cory can't kill Adrian next turn.
Doesn't matter if Adrian can attack Cory, because if Cory dies, Adrian doesn't win. Adrian still takes you out.
True.
Yeah, I've got still got 2 opponents.
True. So my best play is setting up for the next turn.
Yeah.
So 1/2 red mana, 3/4 for a mana form Hellkite. Whenever I cast a non-creature spell, create an XX red dragon illusion token with flying and haste, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast that spell. That used Path of Ancestry, and because my commander is a dragon, I'm going to scry 1 and bottom that land.
Adrian still needs to kill you as well, not just me.
I'm in the worst spot.
That's exactly it. So, with that in mind, I have 2 flyers up to block with, and I pass the turn.
I'm feeling a lot of pressure. As
I feel like if he kills me, Tom's gonna kill you. There is this cascading
Yeah, like I can't kill him on board, but clearly I'm set up to do
set up to
something.
do ridiculous stuff with that Hellkite. Yeah,
play a swamp, and then I'll take some time to think.
Please do.
I'm holding up subtlety, force of will, pact of negation.
Yeah. Saw in half.
Yeah, all 5 of my cards are 0 costs. Solitude, even though I don't play white.
just saw in half the Avengers undercard, you'll be fine. That'd be fucked.
That would be fucked.
It's like the Deadpool secret that comes with a Saw in half as well. I might that's 15 card.
I appreciate that they've reprinted Saw in half a couple of times, because it came out in the unset.
It is such an unset card, but oh man, it is so fun.
Okay, for 1 black and 3, gonna play Bastion of Remembrance. When this enchantment enters, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature
And
token.
when things die, you drain, right?
Yeah. Whenever a creature I control dies, each opponent loses 1 life, I gain 1 life.
Yep.
That's huge.
I'm then going to tap this and draw a card because I generated a token.
Fortunately, his commander costs 7.
Yeah.
So it's not double drain, which would be fairly short lethal.
Yeah.
He needs a sack outlet anyway. Like, he's got one, but it's a paid sack outlet.
Yeah, but it just stops swinging, stops board wipes. Like,
You just start attacking.
You can only activate it once with the mana he has. Oh no, twice with the mana
And
he
it's
has.
only goblins, which I think died.
Yeah,
to your
it's
yeah,
only
yeah.
goblins to say.
God, but you're going to get double landfall on your turn, theoretically.
triple, maybe quick.
Oh, it's over, baby, if I
Yeah.
gun tap. Yeah.
I'm just thinking, is it?
I mean,
Why are you thinking is it Yamadu?
I'll see myself out.
My friends.
Would getting anything off his board slow you down?
That.
probably the Zendikar. In saying that, there's still a huge.
Because that's one that's giving you the
It's going to buff the plant tokens
the plants will
for
become
every land that comes
3
in.
power, so that's 30 something damage swinging at you.
From what we figured out on board, there's Commander will bring back 1 land. Land for turn, he's got a land. He's got whatever one it
I'll
is.
get
that
2
starts to
lands,
bring 2 in.
and then if I have another land drop, that'll be 4. So the plants will be very, very large.
So at minimum 2 from there, land drop, and I assume you've got a land in your graveyard. So you're going to hit 3 lands.
Yeah, in this whole thing,
Nah.
I'm fighting to get my graveyard as big as my deck. It's nearly there.
Okay, I think what I'm going to do is for... Make sure I have the right stuff. Okay. 1 black and 1. I'm going to discard a card as an additional cost to cast a spell, destroy target creature or planeswalker, the Zendikar.
Yep.
And pay 3 life.
Discard a card.
Oh.
Or discard a card.
Yep.
So I did that. Then for 1 white, 1 black, shadow summoning, create 2 tapped 1/1 creature spirits. So 2 of these tapped. And then I will let my hand go. That's all that's
Leave up
left.
to 1 white mana for the Swords to Plowshares. Solid play.
Go to end step, creating 1, 2, 3 more flying spirits.
Yep.
And pass to Cory and do I survive it? Make it through.
All right. So how many creatures do you have on board, Adrian?
So we've got 13, 15, 16, 17, 18.
So I will untap my ridiculous Sultai board over here.
18 creatures, 16 can block.
So these zombies will be absorbed into the pack.
Yep.
So that will become 7 2/2 zombies. There.
You got 10 zombies on board at the moment.
Yeah. I'll be Tavali. I'll tell you that right now, and then I will draw for turn. All right. I believe I win the game, but we'll do this for the sake of it. Thanks to returning my Memorial to Folly, I will pay. We'll do this properly, just so I don't stuff myself up. Same thing again, sacrificing the Memorial to Folly to return the Zendikar to my hand.
Make a zombie.
Make a zombie. These will be the summoning 6 zombies over here. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We will play said Avenger of Zendikar, making another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 plant tokens. So imagine there's another 11 of those guys out there.
11, because they can't really do anything right now, but they're there.
Correct. Then I will play a Swamp for turn. This pluses these up and all those. So just in case something happens and I don't win, that's the +1 counters on that team. Moving to combat. Full send, Adrian.
Okay, so what are we sending?
So how many creatures did you have again? Sorry?
16. They can
16
18,
blockers.
16 they can block.
2, 4, 6. That's flyer. That cannot attack. These cannot attack. And there is 11, 3, 2. Sorry, 2, 3.
Attack trigger.
Oh, and then attack triggers. Yep. So 1, 2, 3. Returning the Memorial to there. Make another thing. Plus these up. So yeah, these are 3, 4.
So there's currently 7, 8.
Oh, there would be also. This is not a May. You know what, Tom? You can mill 6 cards.
1, 2, 3, 4,
10 2/2 zombies,
5,
a 4/4 in the air, and
11, 3, 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's over.
Yeah,
Well,
he might be able to
my thought is, how does the
If
lose
you
one?
take lethal damage, you would die before that effect came in.
lifelink effects come in.
So it's not lifelink. That's the key. Lifelink would keep you alive if you do have anything. What I'm questioning right now is basically like block the most and then see how much more damage comes through.
yeah.
Yeah.
You block the big ones, right?
Yeah.
7 2/2s, and then these are 3 more 2/2s.
I mean, in saying this, if you survive me, you're probably not going to survive Tom.
Yeah.
So you can kingmate here. I feel like if you can survive my attack.
Yeah. So you've got 11 3/3s coming at you and 1 4/4. So that's the 12 biggest things.
Yeah. So I think I'll block those with the spirits.
Yep.
And then the other 10.
Yeah.
10 2/2s.
Which is only 20 damage. So you'd be on 3 before you then gained all that life.
Yeah, you get 12 back.
But do you have mana up?
Yes.
Yeah.
So blocking with as much as I can. Let's use the tokens for now.
Yeah.
So they're blocked.
Those are all blocked.
Yeah.
These are still coming through, and they're 2 each, so 20 damage. And that's without blocking those at all. So that's just using the spirits.
Yeah.
Unless I block with 10 and then to take those two as chumps instead. leaves 2 flyers up. I'm going to
Yeah.
do that, I think. Yeah.
So 10 flyers, 2 there, leaving
Yeah.
2 flyers up.
Yeah.
So still 12 are dying. You're going to take 10, gain 15, or take you're going to end up on 15 afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And still have 2 flyers.
So that's blockers declared.
Yeah. Nothing on my board dies in the exchange right now. And so no, move to do a damage resolving.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
So the end result, if we've got that all right, is you've got 2 flying blockers left up.
Yeah.
And you're on 15 life. And Cory and I take 12.
Yeah.
Down to 14.
I'm down to a 14 as well.
Cory milled a bunch of expensive cards, so we'll see if I can double something.
Game on, boys.
Yeah, killing the Avenger probably saved you because it would have been way too many land. Because I would have been able to sack the the Terramorphic Expanse to get the extra landfall triggers.
You would have had like 10 more mana.
And then so I will tap 2, delving. Gosh.
So with Star Commander, is it the person who knocks me out will get the win?
Yeah.
Because you're both.
Because you're both in.
That's why I said if he kills you, then he snipes the win.
Okay.
So that's to cast a Necropolis Fiend.
What a banger.
Yeah. So these will be my untapped creatures. Turn.
Amazing. All right, I've untapped. I'm not going to be doubling a spell, so let's see if this is still enough to get through. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, or 5. It matters because I am getting spell reduced, and this counts the amount of mana spent to cast a spell, not its mana value.
Yep.
So while this is a mana value 8, I'm spending 7 for Magma Opus.
Yep.
Deals 4 damage divided as you choose among any number of targets. Adrian's space.
Yeah.
Tap 2 target permanents, your 2 flying blockers.
Yep.
Create a 4/4 blue and red elemental creature token. Don't think it's going to matter. And I draw 2 cards. Yep, cool. So that creates me a 7/7 red dragon with haste, leaving you on 11 life and giving me 15 flying damage.
Exactly. 15.
He's on 11 life.
That is yours, not mine.
You pinged him for 4.
Yeah.
Pinged him for 4. So
it would have been. Yep.
I believe I win.
Yeah.
Yep.
That
Yep.
knocks. I have no response.
That sword's in hand?
No, unfortunately not.
Wait.
So swing with 15 in the air.
Well done.
What a game!
Yeah.
Star Commander is so much fun. Highly recommend it if you get a chance. If you have decks like this that are pretty on parity for where the power is, it's a great way to play with a few extra people. How do you guys feel? Is it good?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Good play. Yep.
I felt like I was outpaced. Like, dragons are fun, but dragons are big creatures and slow.
I feel like you're at a disadvantage with 5 people at the table, right? With the 4 opponents, even though only 2 are attacking you, it's still sort of more opportunity for people to get underneath you.
You still want to win.
Yeah. And also you're susceptible to board wipe, so if someone casts one, you're kind of copying the flack of that, and so...
Still a very fun game. Thank you so much for watching. If you watch this all the way through, or you just skip to the end after we said things at the start to see who would win, we are Nerds of the West. We appreciate you being here. We are trying some different things and having some fun, making Magic content mostly these days. Got a bunch of stuff you can go and watch on YouTube. We've had Callum.
Hey.
We've had Adrian.
Thank you.
We've had Cory.
Yo.
Ash. My name is Tom, and we'll catch you next time.
See ya.